Do not believe everything that you hear or see online. False news spreads quick, and the media knows that. I'm Dr. Ahmed Elkoussa, the dentist who was fired in Miami for protecting my Jewish and Muslim community against potential incitement and escalating hate crimes occurring across the nation.
U.S. officials warn of a significant increase in threats against Jewish and Muslim communities nationwide.
But what do you expect from somebody who was born in the very community where a 6-year-old days prior was stabbed 26 times in what police say that the suspect was motivated by his actions from what he'd been seeing unfold in the Middle East? So I want to remind each and every one of you that you have a civil and moral duty to de-escalate such hate crimes from recurring at home. And to all my Jewish friends who have stood by my side and supported my intent in protecting our neighborhoods, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. As to those who have gaslighted hate and suppressed our freedom of speech with your intimidation tactics and cancel culture agenda, you ought to be called out and to apologize and be held accountable for such disgusting bigotry. Because the twisted 4-second video of me with its manipulating narratives is an icon of the prejudice that we're witnessing today. Claiming anti-Semitism is not an excuse for hiding behind Islamophobia, nor is Islamophobia an excuse for using anti-Semitism. And I want to be very clear that I stand against the loss or even harm of any innocent life in Israel or Palestine and anywhere in the world. And yes, you're entitled to have your own political and religious views, and everyone must respect that. But what's not permissible is to feed into any hate or harmful actions towards humanity. Despite reporting and documenting my good intent to law enforcement, and despite having evidence of them agreeing to the potential aftermath of the posters, when granting me my right to post anything else or take it down, I've been wrongfully mislabeled many things, and I find it very disheartening to be mislabeled as anti-Semitic when I come from a Semitic background. And I want to say to those who have spread false light and accusations that don't represent me or my intent, I understand. Because looking back at history, when the Holocaust, slavery, and segregation were all legal and acceptable, the strong, resilient souls who stood against inhumanity and hate are the ones who took the most heat for their actions. They too were considered criminals and terrorist supporters of their time. But know this, whoever puts God first, God will always find a way out for them and will provide for them in ways that they've never imagined. That's a promise from God Himself. Let's stand together against hate and injustice at home and abroad. And I want to take this opportunity to unite us rather than to divide. So please, share this message and help me spread peace and awareness. Stay safe, guys.